coaching there. Tough loss. I am so proud of this basketball team. They have come 100 miles, and we've been talking about a championship ring ever since we got there, and I wanted it so badly for them. They have come together as a basketball team and been each other's biggest encouragers, biggest fans, and they've just done a tremendous job. And you know, it would have been easy. I don't know how many points they were down there in the second half, 8, 10, something like that, and it would have been easy to have folded their tents. But the character of these 5 young ladies would not allow that to happen, as well as the rest of the basketball team. So, but I am very, very proud of them. I congratulate University of Tennessee at Martin. Coach Kevin McMillan and his staff are class acts, and as badly as this hurts, I am happy for them, and I know they'll represent the OVC very well in the NCAA.
It's definitely been a blessing to get here, and we've had great teams, and you know, our teammates are awesome. We've stayed together, we're a family, and you know, it's just an awesome chance to get here. We've done really well the past 3 years. I hate that we lost it all 3 years in the championship game, but I think tonight we fought really hard, and we gave ourselves a chance, and that's all we could do. I agree. It's definitely been a blessing to make the championship game 3 years in a row. I read on some stat today that OVC's been in the championship game 22 out of 33 years, or Tennessee Tech has been, you know, 22 out of 33 years, something like that. And I mean, that's just an accomplishment in itself, and we're happy to be a part of the legacy where we bring it back, and along with all of our teammates, so back getting it to the OVC championship. And it stings to lose all 3 years in a row, but we're blessed to be able to play with our teammates and the coaches that we have, and we couldn't ask for a better experience. So I'm very thankful.
Yeah, make sure it's low enough. You know, I thought the 3 games were very similar. The Eastern Kentucky game, the first round, we were down 14-0, and it didn't look real good. I thought yesterday against Eastern Illinois, we were down with 2 minutes to play, about 6, and it didn't look real good. And it seemed that we got progressively making the scenarios worse because this one was down to the last few seconds. But you had to have plays from somebody, and Chelsea Hall made a big 1-and-1. And then we talked about what to do on the last possession given the different scenarios, and you know, no secret, you know, Jasmine made the play that put us into overtime, and then that just seemed to give us a little energy, and it looked like it kind of took a little life out of them. But you know, a great effort by all these kids to make plays, especially three games in 3 days. You don't want me to answer, because if they want me to answer, I'm going to say that they got the ball in against our 2 best players right here 3 straight times. So y'all better talk.
The plan was to not let it inbounds. You know, we denied and not let it inbounds, and then when they let it inbounds, or if they did get it inbounds, we had to foul right away, which eventually that put them on the line. And then after that, our mindset was basically go aggressive to the hole. Well, Jasmine, that's what she did.
And you know, were you just thinking trying to get to the basket?
We're not losing is about all we needed to be thinking. You know, Keish, we put Keish at the high post. Coach Russell thought that when we were attacking them up there that we had done a lot better than spreading them out. And so we put Keish up there, and you know, she made 2 great passes, and she hit a bucket and got fouled and hit 2 free throws, or 3 free throws, I think. And she made some great plays out of high post. That's a little uncharacteristic for her to do for us. But in games like this, somebody's got to step up and do things that they're not accustomed to doing sometimes. And she was the one that we needed to make plays, and she did. She made 2 or 3 great passes out of there, you know, found shooters. But that's not something that we ask her to do all the time.
And because I know at the beginning of the season, people wasn't picking us to win it, like they had doubts. But it's a great feeling to like shut everybody up now, the haters.
And also, like, we don't want to. Our mindset right now is not only are we glad, yeah, we're glad we got the NCAA tournament. We want to win games there, you know.
Is there an enhanced sense of accomplishment, the fact that you had to win 3 this time in the tournament instead of just 2, like last year?
I mean, it was kind of tougher because, you know, kind of wears your legs out if you have 3 games in a row, unlike, you know, the past 2 years we only had to play 2. But we took lots of ice baths after the games, and we got lots of rest, which definitely helped. And I think that definitely got us going for the game.
Did you all notice that at all in the second half at any point? The fact that you know played 2, did you feel any fatigue or anything like that?
No, it was a championship game.
I did.
I got It was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty tired, but you kind of just had to fight through it. You just had to keep going till the buzzer sound.
I mean, Tech outplayed us if you look at stats again, but then so did EIU. I mean, we've been outplayed twice and shouldn't be going on, you know, but these guys found a way to win, and at some point it's just about figuring out what you've got to do to win a basketball game, and it may not be pretty. We didn't defend really well. We didn't rebound at all. I hadn't looked at the stat sheet. I don't think I want to see a stat sheet. But I told the kids before the game, I told them yesterday after the Eastern Illinois game, I told them at pregame, I told them at shoot around, I said this game is going to come down to whose will is the one that comes through. And it's not like both teams are going to win a basketball game. Nobody wants to lose it. It's just whose will is going to be the one that is the deciding factor. And to me, it looked like Tech there at the end of the ball game. But they surprised me, shocked me again, and these two make plays to, you know, funny, it was Jasmine the first night, and it was Butler last night, and then tonight it was Jasmine again, and Keish quietly, as you can see, she doesn't say much, she quietly did everything that we asked her to do, and that's why we're able to keep winning ball games, but it's not real pretty.
This is